So today's video is very special for me. I'm going to be designing 3 different types of quince copas, but each copa will be given to a quinceanera that I selected off my Instagram page who commented their quince colors. If you aren't a follower, make sure you go ahead and go to Instagram and follow me at My Quinceanera. But don't worry, YouTubers, I have one specially for you guys. So make sure you comment below with your quinceanera colors, like this video, and subscribe to my channel. I'll be picking 2 additional quinceañeras and I will become your madrina for your copas. Alright girls, let's get started. Okay, so we're starting off with this glass copa. And what I'm going to do is take some ribbon. This is really thin ribbon and I chose the color white. It's going to make it look a lot more elegant. So what we're going to do is kind of eyeball where we want to start gluing the ribbon. And you want to put just a little bit of hot glue on there and hold the ribbon down so it stays in place. And what you're going to be doing is turning your copa and wrapping it up in this ribbon. Like I said, it'll make it look a lot more elegant and it's just a really nice touch. You can change the color of the ribbon if you want, but I think white is a nice color to go to. It kind of just takes over any theme. And you're just going to continue rolling it. You want to make sure it's nice and tight so the ribbon doesn't get loose. And then here we're almost done and you're just going to keep wrapping it up. And all you're going to do is add a little bit of hot glue like we did before. And again, you're going to wrap the ribbon up a little bit more and hold it tight so it stays put. After you're done, just go ahead and cut the excess ribbon. This is how it looks, nice and wrapped up in the white ribbon. Next, we're going to take some adhesive trim. This is kind of like my favorite thing to use. And you're going to just measure out how much you're going to need to put around the copa and cut off a little piece. Next, you're going to add a little bit of hot glue. I decided to do it at the bottom of the copa, but you can really place this anywhere. The top, at the middle. I think it just looks really nice and fancy and gives it like a little extra glittery touch to the copa. Next, we're going to start with the ribbons. This one is a satin ribbon, and what you're going to do is just 2 bunny ears and a loop and soup. So all you're going to do is like when you tie your shoes. Just pull it through nice and tight. And then you're going to fix the ribbon as you see need fit. Now take your ribbon and put it on your copa and see if it's a good size. Next, you're going to do a second ribbon. Choose something that is different but still combines with your colors. And what you're going to do here is fold your ribbon in half and just give yourself plenty of space to work. And then you're going to do the exact same ribbon bow that we did before, just like if you tied your shoes. Only you're doing it kind of like for 2 bows. And here all you're going to do is tighten up the bow and just make sure it's like smaller than the first bow that we did. So just pull some through if you need to. And then you're just going to cut it off. Just one portion of those bunny ears and the second one. And there we have the bow. So this one has glitter on one side, so I'm just popping it out to make sure you can see glitter on all the ribbon. Next, you're going to take something smaller, so I'm using the white ribbon that I use at the base of the copa and making a small ribbon again. This is going to be exactly the same, just like if you tied your shoes. And it's a 3-layer ribbon, and here I'm just cutting the edges just to make it look nicer. Now you're going to take the large bow that we did first, and we're going to add some glue to it and add the second bow that we did, which should be smaller than the first. And you're just going to go ahead and push it down and hold it down a few seconds to make sure that it glues together well. Next, you're going to grab your small bow that we did at the end and put some more glue on top of the second bow and hold this bow down also to make sure it sticks well together. And the colors, you can choose whatever colors you like. As long as it matches your quinceañera, it'll be perfect. Next, we're going to take our copa and put a ribbon on. You want to put a lot of hot glue to make sure it sticks for all 3 bows onto your copa. And just hold it down while it cools. This is so easy and so pretty and very personal that you can do. And I love it. I love how it's looking. Next, to add the final touch, I'm going to add some glue. And in this copa, I'm going to be putting a small flower at the center. It just wraps up the whole look together. And that's it. Very pretty, very simple. For this next copa, I have this pink trim that I'm going to put all over the bottom of the copa instead of ribbon this time. I got this at Michael's for $1.50. And what I'm going to do is just measure it and see how many I need. Then I'm going to add glue all over and place the ribbon onto it. Now, even just with the single ribbon, like, I think it looks really cute, but I decided to do the whole base of it with this type of adhesive trim. So all I'm going to do here is add glue and place it all over the copa. You don't want to add too much glue so it doesn't pop out, so just little by little, step by step. And here is the finishing touches on that bottom portion. Next, we're going to do the ribbon bows again. This time I got this hot pink satin ribbon. This is going to be the first part of the ribbon bow, so it's going to be the largest one. Just tie it like if you would tie your shoes and fix it as you see fit. So just make sure it's not too big for the copa or too small. And then I'm adding this silver ribbon that's see-through. Again, this is the double bow, which you have to fold in half and tie like if you would tie your shoelaces. So this one I'm doing slower so you guys can see. You just grab 2 bunny ears and wrap it around. Same thing, only you're doing it sort of like I said for 2 bows instead of just 1. And just pull through to make sure it's nice and tight. And then you're going to cut off one of the bunny ears, which should be the bottom one, and cut it off the ribbon as well. And for this final bow on this one, I decided to use this silver and white, and I'm just going to make a small bow with it. Same technique we've been using. Just pull through and make it tight and smaller than the other ribbons that we have made for this copa. I'm so excited to tell you guys who I chose from my Instagram, but make sure you stay tuned to the end to find out. Okay, so now I grabbed the large bow that I made, and I'm going to put some hot glue onto it to glue the silvery bow that I made as well. Just hold it tight to make sure it gets together nicely. And again, you're going to repeat the same process, and this time for the white silvery one, and just go ahead and put it on and hold it down. I think it looks so cute. I love this color combination. Then I chose a spot on the copa, applied some glue, and then I'm going to hold down this ribbon bow, make sure it sticks nice and well to the copa. Oh my god, it looks so cute. I love it. And for my final copa, I have this one that's a little bit longer, and it's really fancy, so I'm going to keep it simple. Here I'm grabbing my satin ribbon again and making my big bow, and just making sure it's big enough so it doesn't look uneven on this copa, and make sure it's nice and tight so it doesn't come loose, and just cut it off. And then next I'm going to use my white sparkly one again. I love this ribbon. You can get it at Michael's. And then again, just do your, just the same like if you're tying your shoe, nothing too difficult here. Just pull through and make sure it's tight though so it doesn't come loose. I'm so excited, you guys. Stay tuned because at the end I'm going to announce who got the copas. Here I'm doing the last bow. I'm using the small white one that I had used in the other copas. Just a nice little bow here. And I see it's a little bit too big, so I'm going to tighten up that bow just a little bit more. That's perfect size. So all I'm going to do now is put some glue on there, and then I'm going to grab my second ribbon and just put it over and hold it tightly down to make sure it stays. I know I'm kind of doing the same process over and over again on the different copas, but each one is a different variation of the first copa that I made. And I just think it's really simple, really easy, really cute that you can make your own copas. And now I'm just going to put the final ribbon onto my copa that I chose here, and I put a lot of glue to make sure it held. And this one I'm cutting off. I waited the last minute to cut this off just because it's longer, so I wanted to make sure that there was still some ribbon hanging so it looks super cute. And then here I'm adding a little bit of sparkle. So nothing too big, but I think it looks so cute. You guys like this video on how to make super cute quinceañera copas. Don't forget to comment below your quince colors so I can be your madrina de copas. Also subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thanks guys.